Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to, it is September 3rd, 2025. Yeah. Yesterday was my birthday. Kind of went over a blur. Got a lot of freebie stuff yesterday from places. I didn't do anything yesterday. Today I'm house cleaning because I'm off all week this week because I needed time away from my job. So, yeah. But right now I'm doing the card of the month of August. So if you're just tuning in, I always do a year ahead spread either December 31st or January 1st of that year. And I really don't take a look at it until I'm doing the video with you guys. I actually pull right before I do the video, like the card that I pulled from the deck I used. And then I will pull, this year I'm actually adding in the card of the year for each video to remind myself and to kind of see how it went with the card of the month. How they played into each other. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So I got a few cards I pulled from a few decks that I think are beautiful. I have so many decks now that I could be here all day just pulling cards. Pulling the cards I want to show you, but I limited it to a few, just a few. And the card of the year, I pulled this from my now mass market Triumph de Luna, is the Judgment card. And I've been getting constant reminders of that all year long. Like, because I'm always, to me, we're in September now, and I'm still trying to figure out how to break the habit of self-judgment. It's very deep ingrained inside of me. And that has become a hiccup in a lot of things. It's the reason I don't try things is because if I very much a Virgo mindset that if I don't know the outcome, why bother trying if I don't think it's going to come out of my favor. And to me, that's another form of self-judging. Like, I don't think I'm good enough to do this thing that I want to do seriously badly or really badly. And so because I don't know the outcome of it, I don't bother. So it's kind of a catch-22 with myself and the way my brain works. But there was a lot of self-judgment, not self-judgment, but a lot of judging others in August, which was the first time that's happened this year for me. My son turned 19 on the 3rd. 2 days later, he was fired for whatever reason from a job I got him that he was planning on being there forever. He was making good money. I got him on there. And then the boss is just like, and I'm pretty sure I know the reasons why he was fired. And it has nothing to do with his job, which irritated me. And because I've been there so long and I'm now management in another area, I felt betrayed. I felt like, and they basically told me the reason he was fired was, they just didn't want him there. And I'm like, we have been struggling all year long to get people in here that actually want to work, A. B, that, will stay there. And, like, when they actually do come to work, because there's a lot of newbies that call in all the time, that are still there, which makes no sense. My son came in every day. He did his job. He did it well. I don't understand why they fired him. And it felt like a betrayal to me, which I've had to learn to deal with or get over, because I still like my job, despite, all the craziness that's happened with it. And I'm now making really good money. So it was a catch-22 with me also. But my mama bear in me came out too to protect my son. And I was like, and I even told one of my bosses that claims to be a good friend of mine. I said, I never, ever, ever thought that my son's first heartbreak, because he was heartbroken. He's still not in a good space because of this. experience. And it felt like it was all on me. And there was a lot of judgment in August. A lot of still stuff there that has carried over into September also. And I think part of the reason I took this whole week off, because I had a funeral right after my father-in-law. I'm like treading all these emotions that everyone else around me is feeling, and which gets into the card of the month, which makes total sense. Oh, it's always dead on. That's crazy. Anyway, another tangent. There was a lot of crap going on in August, emotionally and judgmentally, and just one thing after another. It was ridiculous. And I was just like, I don't know if I can keep working here. And so I think that's why I took this whole week of my birthday off. Because this is actually the first week last week was my first full week working there. Because I had doctor's appointments, I had a funeral, I had all kinds of stuff going on in the month of August. So this past week was my first full week working there. And then this week we had the holiday on Monday. And then yesterday was my birthday. And then today's Wednesday, the 3rd. So I feel like I'm getting the much needed break I needed from it. And we'll see how maybe I can expel this judgmental attitude once I, during this week, purge it, if you will. But it ties in perfectly with my card of the month, and this is the Unfolding Path Tarot, the Hay House Mass Market Edition. Both are any decks. These are both the mass market versions. But I pulled the Queen of Swords, and I often resonate with the Queen of Swords, and in fact, I tell myself I am the Queen of Swords. Because I've been through a lot of crap. I don't show emotions very well. I keep everything inside. I'm very matter of fact on things. And I've even been told that I'm heartless because I can be very rigid when it comes to emotional things. I think that's more or less the Virgo in me, because I am a Virgo. But it also can be part of my upbringing as well. But I'm very much the Queen of Swords. And it isn't that she's heartless. It's that she's had her heart broken so many times that she just puts everybody on standby because she's tired of getting her heart broke. She's tired of the devastation it happens to her. And I speak that from full-on experience. And I just realized in the last week or so, actually today I realized I was the Queen of Swords. I'm like, no wonder. August was very much a Queen of Swords month. And I didn't realize it because I pulled the card and then I don't look at it again until I'm about to do this video. So all the things I'm telling you are stuff that ties in, that I'm reliving in this moment that I'm filming. So yeah, it was crazy. And I just, and the judgment, the self-judgment, the judgment of others, and the non-emotional, being forced to be emotional is another thing, because Queen of Swords doesn't show emotions because, again, she's had her heart broken so many times, she's been to battle so many times, that she's tired of being heartbroken. And so she can come off as cold or heartless at times, even though she's not. She's self-protecting. And that, in and of itself, to me, is why I am the Queen of Swords. Because I'm always self-protecting. Because if I just let everything go, and let the emotions out, nobody would want to be around me. Ever. Like, let's be honest, ever. So, that was my card of the month. I did find one here in the Mindscapes Tarot. There's no queen or nothing. Again, we have this isolation almost. Like it's a self-induced isolation. Because she knows if she's alone, nobody can hurt her. Right? And I say this as somebody that's been married for a very long time. I told my husband just the other day, because he was drinking a little bit, and he was like, hey, And he kept bothering me and bothering me and bothering me and bothering me. And finally I was like, dude. And he's like, what? I said, do you not know me by now that I need quiet time? I'm very much a Virgo, very much a needing my hermit moments. And I'm like, dude, you got to leave me alone for at least an hour. Leave me alone. And he's like, acted like he was heartbroken and stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, this is how I am. You've always known this. I've never changed in all the time we've been together. I need my downtime. He's very much an extrovert. I'm very much an introvert. So somehow we work, but at the same time, sometimes he likes to just keep on aggravating me until I explode. And I'm like, dude, just leave me alone. But I felt this very much depicts that loneliness, that isolation. And when I pulled this out, I literally heard self-isolation. And I'm like, that makes total sense that she's self-isolating because she's at her limit. She can't do anymore. She's at the moment where she's going to explode because she doesn't handle the emotions well. So I wanted to read that part, or in this book, in the book for this, I wanted to read it. This is Hay House also. I wanted to read the book here because I found this deck very fascinating. And I've worked with it a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. But I really love this deck. Queen, Knight, Queen. Okay, it says keywords: discernment, willpower, wit, autonomy, intellect, aloofness, perceptiveness. Planet zodiac: Uranus and Libra. Element air. Symbols: bright sky, frozen landscape, cave, flying eagles, eerie, egg, thorns. Like an intrepid explorer, you stumble upon an eyrie nestled in a craggy cave overlooking crystalline mountains. The nest, thorny twigs, and sharp rocks remind you that mother eagles push their young out to fly, not out of cruelty, but to foster their growth and resilience. Similarly, the icy landscape embodies the unemotional exterior of a pragmatic decision maker. The scene reflects a balance of opposites: maternal care versus harshness, brightness against shadows, warmth contrasted with the cold. Though others may misinterpret your demeanor as reserved, your keen perception and discernment set you apart. Preferring to get to the heart of the matter, you lead with intellectual understanding over sentimentality. That's just what I was saying. Like, I think with my mind, not with my heart. And since I've been reading tarot, since I started my spiritual journey, I just keep hearing those words resonate within me. Connect head and heart, connect head and heart, connect head and heart. Because when you connect head and heart, magical things will start happening. But it's hard to overcome when you've been taught yourself to be isolation and isolated and matter of fact in your mind. When you've taught your mind how to think and survive, it's hard to get emotional about things or feel things. So yeah. You are a straight shooter who garners respect and inspires confidence, though through your directness. The challenges of your lofty position are evident, but armed with your wisdom, confidence, and sharp intellect, you will soar to great heights. Beautiful. I love that. So that's the Queen of Swords or Spires in the Mindscapes Tarot. I love that. Next, we have some really pretty ones. This is my favorite. Where'd she go? My favorite Queen of Swords ever is in the Light Seers. Again, we have this self, and I for some reason, as soon as I pull the Mindscapes, I just keep hearing the words self-isolation, self-isolation, self-isolation over and over and over. And here she's got her heart in a cage because she's done being walked all over. She's done being emotionally distraught. She's up here by herself on top of the mountain, enjoying that moment of peace and quiet where nothing can touch her. And I love that. I love, love, love that. That's my very favorite Queen of Swords My second favorite Queen of Swords is in the Triumph de la Luna Illustrated Pips Edition, the mass market version. This is the first Queen of Swords that I have ever seen where I'm like, yes, it shows. Yes, here she's got her heart in a cage and it's very icy, very cold almost. But here we've got the reason why. She just went through battle. Her sword is still bleeding. There's fire behind her. Her clothes are ripped. Her hair is disheveled. There's a dark cloud following her. She's been through some shit. And this is why she has to put her heart in a cage, because she's been through so much crap that she has to self-protect at this point. And I love this Patrick Valencia's version of this Queen of Swords because it really gives you that, oh my God, no wonder she's so icy, so reserved, because she's been through so much crap. She doesn't even want to voice anything, afraid that she's going to upset the balance of things. And I'm like, I love this. This is totally me. Totally the Queen of Swords. And I love it. Those are my two favorite Queen of Swords. But I got some other beautiful ones here. There's 4 more. My second favorite deck ever, Behind the White Seers, the Bone Stone and Earthflesh Tarot. There she looks like she's like, bring it on. I'm ready. I'm ready to battle. I'm ready to fight. It's go time. And she's in that battle moment. So here it's almost like we got the battle, beginning of the battle, the end of the battle, and then after, where she's just, I need to be alone. It's so stunning, though. I love Anna Torian's artwork. That's beautiful. Then we got, this is from the Artist Dakota Tarot. This is the deck I'm using probably next week. I'm not really playing with any decks this week because I'm on vacation, so I'm vacationing from everything. But again, we have this almost self-isolation again. And I love that. I don't know why, but I'm loving hearing self-isolation. And we got the Super Lunaris Tarot. I mean, come on. The butterflies, that is so freaking stunning. This is probably my third favorite Queen of Swords ever. And then we got the Wild Reflections Tarot. I love a Native American. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And we got the mountains again with the iciness. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. I want to read that little book here. They're all stunning. Doesn't matter. They're all stunning. Let's see real quick what the Queen of Swords says in the Super Lunaris. Swords Queen. Truth, keen intellect, mental clarity, independence, going at it alone, direct communication, cutting through the fog, the clarity needed for transformation. Wow. Yeah. This is why I resonate more with the sword suit, even though I'm a Virgo and I should be resonating with the pentacles. I don't. That's stunning. And then I want to read this one real quick. I haven't actually read the book of this deck at all, but it comes with a little book here. And let's see, Queen of Swords. I didn't even realize this was colored. It's got colored images, a thumbnail. Pentacles, that's back there. Let's see, swords, 10, 2, page knight. So each page has a page of upright and then a page of reversal for each card. That's cool. Forgot that had that. Upright, keywords: honest, independent, principled, fair, constructive, criticism, objective, perceptive. The Queen of Swords represents strength, intellect, power, and high perceptivity. The asker may be experiencing fear about... Yeah, it says the asker, don't it? It sounds weird. The asker may be experiencing fear about stepping into their full power. This could include struggle with setting boundaries, or expressing their voice. And then we got different meanings for different things. And then the reversed is withdrawn, distrustful, distant, cold, guarded, reserved, detached, contemplative, and serene. So let's say I'm the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords card signals that the querent might be letting their emotions overshadow their judgment. It encourages them to adopt an impartial, clear-headed stance when facing a situation in their life. So I don't think it's over-emotional. I think it's a lack of emotion that I stem from with the Queen of Swords, which people often are like, oh, yeah, I get it, but you don't. But that's my card of the month for the month of August. I had, yeah, beautiful deck, beautiful cards. I tell you guys this every month, but I am every month surprised and flabbergasted at how accurate the card was that I pulled 9 months ago and have not looked at since. I completely forgot about it. And then I pulled it 30 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was exactly point on point with my month that I had already went through. So again, every month it flabbergasts me how accurate and on point it is. But that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.